Hey guys, so I'm back again with another video, and before I start the video, can I just mention that I'm really sad because it's not even 5 p.m. and it's dark out, and it just makes me miss summer, but I just have to mention that. But anyways, so I'm gonna do high school advice, and this advice was like for me, like I wrote it for myself just as a reminder, but then I was like, maybe I should share this so other people can know. So that's what I'm doing today, and this is more of like the social side. It's not really like, oh, do your homework, oh, don't procrastinate. It's more just like the social side, but I can definitely do one if you guys want. But yeah, these are just advice that I made a while ago, and I'm gonna share it. Alright, so the first thing is go to every game, social event, because high school is only once, and I think that's so important because a lot of people miss out on like prom. Like I think prom is so important to go to, football, football games, just semi, and because you only get to experience high school once, so you might as well make the most out of it. And I think the thing is, like, there's gonna be like good and bad for high school. Like you're gonna go through like some of the shittiest times in high school, and I feel like a lot of adults underestimate how hard high school can be because like we're not paying bills and like you don't have a job. Well, some of us do, but like, you know what I mean? Like they're like, well, how much stress can you really be in? And I feel like high school, like you're still finding yourself and you go through a lot of shit. Like you're losing friends and you have to make all these important life decisions. Like you're 17, but you have to find out what college you want to go to and what you want to do for the rest of your life. So it's kind of stressful, you know what I mean? And you go through a lot of stuff, and you go through breakups and friendship breakups, which I think friendship breakups are personally way harder than boyfriend and girlfriend breakups, but that's just my personal thing. And aside from that, it's just like a lot of drama and a lot of rumors, and depression hits a lot of people, anxiety. I mean, it depends on the person, honestly, but like high school, it can be hard, so you might as well just make the most out of it. And like when I leave high school, I want to be like, damn, like I went to games, I did this, and I just lived my life to the fullest, because you don't want to go back and be like, oh, I didn't even go to the game. And the games are pretty fucking dope, so I think you should go. And also, to go along with that, high school doesn't last forever, and you'll get through it. It's 4 years, it's not forever, and that's what I keep like reminding myself to, because I hate a lot of the people in my grade. Like, let's just be honest, I freaking hate most of you guys if you're watching this. But I feel like that's because like we've been going to school together for 10 years, so we all developed like a hatred towards one another. But you just gotta think like, oh, I mean, college is soon, and I just kind of put that in my head and just remember that there's always like better things are gonna come for me eventually. I don't know if it's gonna be in a month, 2 months, 5 years, 10 years, 30 years when I'm about to die, but it's the good times are gonna come. And after high school, it's gonna be college, and none of these people are gonna matter. Like those people that, oh god, no, don't fall. But you just gotta think like none of this is gonna matter in 5 years, so who the fuck cares? Also, I'm not gonna say grades aren't important. They definitely are important, but getting a D, don't like think that's like your life is over. It's okay to get a D on a test or a C on a test. Your life isn't over, and it's fine, and it's going to be okay. I promise you it's going to be okay. I remember I got an F on the test and I started crying, but I was okay, and I lived through it, and I went to extra help, and I worked my freaking ass off, and then I got an A on the next test. So you know what? It gets better, and it did get better, and I still made honor roll even with that F on the test, and I still remember that, and I used that as motivation for myself. So it's gonna be okay, I promise. So high school, it's true. Like I didn't expect it to. Like you see all these posts like, oh, you're gonna lose all your friends. It's like, fuck no, I'm not, because my friends are freaking loyal as hell, and we're gonna be a group freshman to senior year. Yeah, no, you're probably gonna lose your friends. I'm sorry to say it. They're probably gonna be, half of them are gonna be fake ass bitches. That it's normal to stop being friends with someone because A, people grow apart, B, you figure out that you guys just like both have changed. Like sometimes people change a lot, and you just don't end up being friends with the same people because of your personality changes. 3, you just figure out more about that person, and you just don't end up being friends. And it doesn't mean that either of the people are bad. It just means that you guys just aren't meant to be friends. And I'm sorry that, I mean, it does suck at first sometimes. Well, at least for me it sucks, like having friendship breakups, but I think you learn like like you see as time goes on, like it was meant to be and it was for the best. So that guy you like won't matter in a few years, so fuck him. You deserve better anyways. If he's not giving you attention, then drop him and find someone else that's gonna give you some attention, you know what I mean? Like, you deserve way better. And quantity over quality, I learned this so much. Like, I think having a few friends and having them really like good quality friends is so much better than having so many like bad quality friends. Like, I know this girl in my grade, she has like 100 friends, but like when it comes down to it, she doesn't have any close friends and like people that she can go to and like trust and like tell secrets to and like go to for anything. Like, I feel like you need those friends that you can tell anything and you can trust them with the world, and I think that's the most important thing. Popularity isn't everything. Like, who cares about popularity? I feel like a lot of people are like, I want to be popular, but like you never really know. Like, honestly, I'm just saying, like, I would never want to be popular. Like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people, they want to be popular, and I don't really care about popularity, honestly. Like, I just want to be happy in my life, and like, who cares, honestly, about popularity? All the popular girls are all just fake to each other, I feel like, and dramatic and stuff, so I'd rather not. Also, your mental health is more important. So if you're really stressed out and you have so much on your plate, like, just don't do the homework, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying never do it, but maybe for that night, don't do it, because your mental health is so much more important. And if you're like staying up until 5 in the morning, like, don't do that to yourself. I'm sorry, but like, do it another day. Tell your teacher, like, hey, like, you're giving too much homework and I'm staying up until like 3. Like, that's what I did in freshman year and I totally regret it. Like, literally losing sleep. I stayed up until 3 in the morning, which is freaking crazy. Like, the teachers are literally psycho giving me 3 projects in one night, but whatever. And also, like, don't, like, and I always used to skip, like, such important things, like family parties and, like gatherings and stuff just for homework. And, like, I regret that because now I missed out on something. Like, if I were to go back, I wouldn't do my homework and I would go to those events because I'm never gonna get those back. But that homework, it's like, who cares? I'm not saying don't do your homework, like, always skip out to go in the to go to the party, but, like, just like important stuff like that. Like, I know people that like have literally missed like birthday parties for homework or like a project, you know what I mean? It's like, go to that birthday party, you know what I mean? It's okay to cry and have bad days. Like, high school, you're going to have bad days, you're going to cry, and it's totally fine. It's totally normal. Don't think like, oh my gosh, like, this isn't normal, like, I'm not okay. It is fine to cry. Like, I've cried. I've literally cried in the middle of class one time because I was just so stressed out. And yeah, you're gonna have bad days and that's normal, and just keep your head held high, and I hope you have great friends to talk to if you have a bad day. And also, stop trying on some people. If they're toxic, cut them out of their life. And that doesn't just go for people, just anything that's toxic, cut them out of your life. And you don't owe anybody anything. Like, don't try and fix people. If they're toxic, cut them out of your life. And yeah, just I just see so many people just trying on like people because they're like, oh, well, they're in a rough stage, right? Like, they're like in a rough stage right now, I need to help them. It is not your job to help them. If they're going through a rough stage in their life, that doesn't mean that they have to treat you like that, and it's not your job to help them. And I just think that's really, really important to stress. Anyways, these are my high school advice, and I hope high school is going great for you. And if it's not, I'm really sorry, but high school, again, it doesn't last forever, and I promise you things will get better. Things always get better. Freshman year, let me tell you, was one of the worst years of my life, but it did get better. I got better friends, better people to surround myself with, and I feel like if you have a good people to surround yourself with, I think that's the most important thing, is just positivity. And if you surround yourself with negative people, you will become negative yourself, and if you surround yourself with bad influences, it's like a little bubble that you get yourself into. Like, it's a negative bubble and you're gonna get into that negative bubble too. So surround yourself with good people, be positive. If you are going through a tough time, go to a friend, go to a teacher, go to anything, and yeah, enjoy your high school experience. And if you're not in high school, enjoy your school experience, because it's only once, and live it to the fullest. Party it up if you want to party. Nothing wrong with partying. Stay up until 12. Text that cute guy that you wanted to talk to. Tell your friend that you don't want to be friends with her anymore because she's a bitch. Tell that girl that you really want to be friends with for so long because you love her style, you love her personality, that you really want to be friends with her. Hit that guy up. Do whatever you want. You only live once, and life would just be easier like that. But peace. Thanks for watching.